Hi everyone, this is your resident Orenji of the fandom, Orenji, and actually I'm here as a guest of Team Oshihen for the segment My What Story, and I'm here to talk about how I got into the fandom. And with this, I do have like 3 or 4 points of discussion. First one is how I got into the 48G fandom, then how I got into the MNL48 fandom, and what would be my message to the ML48 girls and also to my Kami Oshi? Okay, first things first, how I got into the 48G fandom? Well, that's due to Produce 48 because it's really intriguing. Because it's like, we know that it's common nowadays for K-pop groups to have other nationalities in their group, but it's like you're putting in two different concepts, J-pop and K-pop, into one group. So I got really interested on Produce 48. So I checked their music video, Nekoya. Then I found out about Miyawaki Sakura, the center of that MV. She got my attention actually. And then after that, I did my research. I already know about the 4DG fandom. It's just that I'm not really quite into it because I'm more on with anime music. And during that time, I'm more on focused on love life to the idols. So once I got into research mode, I really got into it so deep that I even checked on sources or contents way back 10 years ago or so, and that's how I slowly fell in love with the 4DJ fandom. Then in the end, I even watched last year's Sosenkyo. I watched it live actually on the live stream. Even took a day off for it. It's like I'm just a new fan, but just to think that I took a day off just to watch a live broadcast or live streaming as something that I just got myself into. It's just really something else. And by the way, I do like Matsui Jorina and Yokoyama Yui, the previous Okandoku. And of course, after that, because I've been doing a lot of research and anything else, I just suddenly remembered that that we have a middle for day that it was actually announced a few months or probably a year ago prior to Produce 48. So I checked them out. And due to that, I'm actually very thankful about it because that opened the gate for me to have an interest with our very own MO48 girls. And as I mentioned that I got interested on MNO48 due to Produce 48, I actually checked them out because they were currently doing the broadcast of the audition on its showtime. And what's quite fun is that I watched one of the episode and I'm not even done with the half of the episode when I turned off the TV. That's true. And honestly, I was so disappointed with how they showcased the girls. It feels like they don't belong in the show and was just there just to air a segment. And definitely, it's very disappointing since I'm already into the 48G fandom, only to have that sense of enthusiasm vanish into thin air just because of how the show was made and how they were presented. It really dampened the mood into me. And then after being disappointed, I dived back into old 48G contents. And then after that, it's really quite funny, this story of mine, because even though I was disappointed with what I've seen so far on MN48 during their Showtime era, I found myself watching and tuning in on MN Live and MN Love occasionally. Like I just leave the live stream on my phone and then proceed to do whatever I need to do. Like I just leave it on the background like a regular radio show. And there are times I even find myself laughing with their jokes. And it's really quite funny to think how badly I was disappointed, yet I kept watching their shows. And then until my attention shifted back to them once again, because Aita got promoted. They released the news about their debut song. And honestly, even though I'm already into the 48G fandom, I don't really consider myself as a Wata during that time. And even if I loved Jorina and Yuhen those days, even now, I can't really seem to dedicate myself fully. It's just that probably I'm just interested into it because it's something new. Um, Either way, this is that it's something like I don't know how I really got into it, because as far as I can remember, after Aitakata, I checked out their MV and I wasn't really that amazed. And I also hate the filter. I was like, why do we need a filter? But I kept watching it, like, I don't even know why I kept replaying it until I suddenly find that it's actually pleasing to my ears. And then, after Aitakata, I watched Lalunod ng Sakura, and then that's when everything went down the hill. I accidentally left YouTube, its autoplay on. So after a few seconds, another song played, and this is actually a cover of one of the current members. I'm sure some of you already knows who it is. This is the very person that pushed me into standing Eminem. And of course, that's none other than Captain Alice. Her cover played afterwards. And then, okay, oh boy. It's like, okay. Orenji.exe has stopped responding. It's like hook, line, and sinker. It's just like I can't even escape, and I won't even dare. Considering here I am right now recording this, my what a story. I don't think I'd be able to get away from Captain Script. Okay. Going back, what actually played was her cover of Koizuru Fortune Cookie and Heavy Rotation. Okay, thank God for those uh, lovely cover. It actually opened up and paved the way for me to open up for MN48 to give them a chance. And honestly, even during the times that I was a fan of K-pop, I'm the kind of person who instantly falls for the singing voice of a person. Okay, their face might caught my attention at first glance, but it would be the voice that would be the final verdict. And aside from that, that would be also the personality. Because If an idol that I would like to stand could have both voice and personality, that's it. That's how you make me stay forever loyal to that idol. And since Captain Alice seems to have both qualities, we don't really have any issues. Why, even right now, because of this moment, I'm still a fan of her. A loyal fan that would even dare to make fun of her. 0 on ML. Shout out to you. If you happen to hear this, Captain, I'm sorry. Don't hate me. I still love you. And after that, moving forward, after getting fished by Captain Alice, I got interested with the group. I watched High School, and I'm even one of those people who wait for the premiere. As far as I can remember, that's either 10 p.m. There are times it's 12 midnight. But either way, I still waited for it until I get tired of the uploading schedule. Just let it be. Then I'll just watch it tomorrow morning. Doesn't matter. As long as I watch them every day and tuning in every day. And then after that, of course, the rest is history. I'm already the Orange that everybody knows. Lord J, the very same person who would like to cause trouble and being one of the kalat on Twitter and also a kalat on every event. Well, I don't really, I think I don't really regret coming into this fandom. Of course, there are some drawbacks into it. I can't save money. Not really, not save money. It's just that my cost on things that I love or how do you call it? Okay, yung mga luho ko, lalong tumataas yung pera na nailalaan ko doon dahil dito. I'd like to give a message to our ML4 girls. Keep on chasing your dreams. Don't give up. I know it'll be a hard road, but keep on moving forward. We're always here to support you and pave the way. You're not alone in this fight, and we're here together. Someday we'll reach the top, and I'd like to make sure that I'm there right by your side. So always keep on chasing your dreams, okay? Don't give up. And lastly, a message to Megami Oshi, to the captain of our ship. Keep on sailing. We'd follow you through the 7 seas, knowing that one day you'll conquer it. Keep on fighting. We're always here to be your anchor. Don't be afraid of the storm. We'll get through it. Because remember, one love, one goal, one for Alice. That's all I have. I'm Lord Shay, Captain Alice Kamiyoshi, and proud to be a member of Captain's crew, setting sail through the horizon. And that's all that we have for my water story. Goodbye for now.